All right, good morning, good morning. What's going on? Happy Friday. Just gonna get set up here for 1 minute, everyone. Hope you all had an amazing week and a week that was as amazing as you are. Give me about 30 seconds here. I'll wait for people to pop on. I think we might have a couple people joining live today, which I would just love because I love trading with you guys and just seeing all of your beautiful faces to start my weekend and your weekend. So I'm gonna give it about 1 minute and I'm setting up a little bit over here and we'll see if anybody pops on, and if not, I'll get started regardless and you guys will be on the replay. So all good. Give me about 30 more seconds here. We'll wait a minute. All righty, we got little Joe is ready. He's being all crazy down. Oh, the Deb, there she is. Good morning. All right, perfect. Deb is on here. I love it. And we got some sidekicks. So good.
Boys are in the house.
Smile and wave. Wait, we'll take a little screenshot.
Wait, sit.
And you got a flex in there.
Huh?
You got a flex.
Let's see.
There we go. There they are. Perfect. So cute. I think Katie might be joining, and if not, we'll wait about 30 more seconds, and then otherwise, I just kind of start going. People can hop on, and then there's always the option to do the replay as well. So we'll wait about 30 more seconds, and then you and I will get right started.
Too bad Kristen's time zone is long.
Right, it's a little early. That would be a super fun morning, the three of us. Maybe one day I'll do it later on like a different day. But let's get it going. So for today's workout, I'll give you a little bit of a heads up here. What we do is we do 4 different circuits. First, we do about a 5-6 minute warm up. After that, we're going to go into 4 different circuits. They're all going to be body weight movements. Each of the exercises will be 30 seconds long. We'll perform them back to back. We take about a 30-second rest in between, and then we repeat them from the top. 3 rounds of the first couple circuits, and then just 2 rounds of the last 2. And as always, I provide modifications. Some of them will be jumping. Some of them I'll provide a lower impact option. So we'll stand it up and we'll get going, Deb. Let's do it.
Get my water.
Yeah, all good. I'll wait for you to grab your water and then we'll get right to it. Awesome. Super fun.
Here is Katie.
Katie!
Katie!
She's probably sleeping, but she's been doing the workout. She's been she posted some pictures of her cat and her dog on her yoga mat there. And then next Friday, I know we have one of my clients, his name is Jay. We've been training since January, so he'll be joining. He's coaching, he coaches a swim team, so normally he can't, but next week he's off, so he's gonna hop in next Friday. So let's stand it up. I'm gonna put you on mute just in case anyone else hops on, and then let's get to it. And then if you end up having a question or anything, I think you'll be good. Just wave your arms and I'll unmute you, but otherwise we'll get it started right here. So here we go. Spread on out. We're gonna start with some leg swings up and across. So just nice and gentle, opening up the hip here. You're gonna swing your leg up and across the body, exactly. Just like that, staying nice and relaxed, nice tall chest. And then we'll switch it on out. We got the other side here, up and across, opening up that hip. Exactly. Getting our Friday morning started off strong. We got one last swing there. Very nice. Next one, we're going to tap our heel, reach down towards the toe, and we're going to pull up on that toe, sending that hip down and back. So just like that. Good stretch for the calves. Good stretch for the hamstrings. Exactly. We'll do one more on each side here, pulling up on that toe. Perfect. Next one, similar movement. We're going to crisscross one leg in front of the other and then reach down towards the toes. You'll feel a nice stretch through the lower back there, just gently hanging out at the bottom. And then we'll stand it on up. We'll unhook the legs, crisscross other side, and reach on down towards those toes. There we go. Then we'll stand it on up. We'll get into these legs a little bit more. We're gonna do some hip circles, lifting your leg up, side, and back. Keeping that leg nice and high, exactly. Perfect here. And you'll really feel that glute as you squeeze that leg behind. Very nice. And we'll switch it out to the other side. Front, side, and back. Perfect there. Just like that, we'll do 2 more circles on this side. Exactly, and then 1 last rep. Beautiful. Next one, we're gonna grab one knee and hug the knee in towards the chest, alternating sides, pulling that leg in nice and close, and all good if we lose balance, just kind of stepping out of it here. There it is, we got 1 more on each side. Perfect. Next one, we're gonna grab the outside of the shin. We got a knee cradle, same motion of pulling that leg towards the chest. Now really getting into the sides of these glutes, the sides of the hips here. There we go, and we got 1 more on each side, pulling up on that shin. And then last one here. Perfect. Next, we got a quad stretch, one arm up, grabbing our foot and pulling our heel to our butt, keeping those knees close together. Exactly, and switch it out. We got 2 on each side here. Perfect, 1 more on each side. Pulling that foot towards the butt here. And then we got last one, grabbing that foot, exactly. Next one, AC is going down. We're about to get hot. We got feet nice and wide, arms to the side, and side to side, you're gonna reach down and touch that opposite toe. Exactly. Bend in that leg that we're reaching towards. And last one there. And then just a couple more for the lower body. We're gonna come down onto our mats into a high plank. So nice high plank here. And you're gonna step 1 foot through, keeping that back leg locked out, and step it back and switch. So we'll do 2 on each side here, nice long lunge. Step it back, step it through, keeping the back leg locked, perfect. We got last one here, stepping on through, and then we'll stay down in the same position, step through, and now we're gonna lift the hand closest to the front foot and twist towards the front leg. Get a nice stretch through the spine here. Replace the hand, step it back and switch. Last one on this side, turning towards that front leg. Replace the hand, step it back, stand it on up. And we got very last one for the lower body. We're gonna take a big step back, let the back knee touch the ground. Exhale and reach the arms up to the ceiling or the sky, even better. And we got 1 last step back, one of my favorites. Let the back knee touch, exhale, arms up to the sky. Really open up that hip. Beautiful. Then we're gonna stand it on up, getting into the upper body a little bit. Fingertips are gonna be pulling towards the ground, nice long neck. And then gently tilt your head side to side, pulling the ear towards the shoulder. We got 1 more on each, nice and gentle, pulling that ear down. And then last one. Next movement, still pulling the fingers to the floor. We're gonna look to the right and look to the left. Nice and gentle with these neck stretches here, but just enough to get some movement. And then last one, looking to the left. And then final one for the neck, super gentle again. We got chin down and head back. And then 1 more, chin down towards the chest and head back. Excellent there. We'll shake out those arms. All good if they're a little bit numb through the arms there. Then we got some slow arm circles reaching up and back, opening up the shoulder here. Perfect, just like that. 1 big reach. And then we'll reverse directions, bring that arm forwards and around. Trying to keep the elbow locked, exactly. We got 1 more circle forwards. And then next one here, other side, reaching up and back. You've got it. Nice, slow circles, very good. We got 1 more. And then reverse directions, bring that arm forwards and around here. Perfect, we got 1 more rep. Next one here, we got arms up by the ears. We're gonna do some circles going backwards, keeping them small, elbows are locked, exactly. We'll start to make the arms towards the sides. Perfect. All the way down by our sides. I know, Joe. We're going the other way back up to the top. He's going crazy over here. He's working out too. All the way up to the top. Perfect. And we got just 2 more for the upper body. Next one, we got arms to the side. You're going to flip your shoulder upside down and forward. Yep. Then one palm up, and then you're going to reach towards the side that's up. Exactly. And then we'll switch the arms and look the other way. So almost rotating that shoulder, pulling the arms apart. And we got 1 more on each. That should feel really nice on the upper back, opening up that shoulder blade. And then we got last one, reaching to that side. Big deep breaths, perfect. And my favorite one of the day, arms at 90 degrees. We're gonna flip one elbow down. You're gonna exhale and do a side bend, reaching across the body, and that's gonna feel so good all the way down here. We'll stand it up and we'll switch. Exhale, reach it across, side bend, bringing the arm up to the ear. Perfect there. We got last one on each side. Exhale, reach it across. Very nice. And then one final rep and we are ready to rock for a very strong start to the weekend. Alrighty, so you can grab a little bit of water, take some rest, and then just watching me first for our first 4 exercises. And I'll always give you a heads up as a reminder, so don't feel like you have to remember everything. So just watching for now. Our first exercise is going to be a tempo prisoner squat. So my hands are behind my head. We're gonna go about 3 or 4 seconds down, nice and steady, and then 3 or 4 seconds up, tucking and squeezing at the top. We'll spend 30 seconds there. Exercise number 2, we're gonna do a lateral shuffle with some fast feet. So you're gonna stay low, and you're gonna move side to side here. The goal is to keep those feet wide and stay in about a quarter squat, just going at your own pace. Exercise number 3, we're gonna be down in a low plank on the elbows, and you're gonna gently pulse your hips up and down. Otherwise, as a modification, you can hold on the elbows and keep the knees on the ground, little low plank hold. And our 4th and final exercise, we have 2 options. We're either gonna do a jumping jack, nice and soft there with the landings, or option 2, we can step, which is totally fine as well. Thumbs up if we're ready to rock. Let's go, let's do it, yes. Okay, we're gonna start in 15 seconds with that tempo prisoner squat. So we'll get it ready, don't worry, I got the timer right here, ready to rock. We're moving in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice, slow prisoner squats, exactly. Perfect there. This first movement, we're really focused on quality control, lowering down, really firing up the glutes and hamstrings, tucking and squeezing at the top, very nice. Perfect with matching my tempo here. We got about 1 more rep until we get to that fast feet, side to side. There we go, tuck and squeeze. Now we got that quarter squat, just moving side to side, exactly. Right there is great, trying to stay low, keeping those feet wide. A little bit of coordination, getting the mind moving as well, just as important. We got 15 seconds. Perfect, keeping those hips back. Creeping side to side here, less than 10 to go. Keeping it moving. Last 3, 2, 1. Down the elbows into that low plank. Here we go. So we can either do a low plank hold, down on the knees, or knees off the ground, pulsing up and down, keeping those hips tucked. Whatever your body is feeling today, that's gonna be perfect for you and your workout. Trying to keep those hips tucked, belly button pulled into the spine. We got just 10 seconds to go. We got 1 more exercise and then a little rest. Almost, we got 3, 2, 1, final 30. We got that jumping jack or step. So you can either jack those arms or step into the side, exactly, just like that is perfect, very good. There we go, Deb, good work. You're looking like a star over there. We got just 10 seconds to go, keep it moving. Good, nice steady breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. We got 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, yep, shake it out. Just round 1. We got 10 rounds, in total for the whole workout. So definitely manage your pace. Feel free to go as slow or fast as you need to. This is your workout, so I'm just here for demonstrations, but right at your own pace will be great. Round 2 is already starting in 5 seconds with that slow squat. 3, 2, 1, here we go. A nice one to start with to kind of keep that heart rate getting back down as we take our time here. Perfect on the tempo. With those 3 or 4 seconds down, 3 or 4 seconds up. Working on body control, body awareness. Sending the hips back first, yes. Nice job here. Final rep, and then we're right into that side to side shuffle. Every day we shuffle in side to side. There we go, trying to keep those feet parallel. Nice and low, hips are back. Yes, 15 seconds, you got it. All good there, no tripping. We got 10 seconds to go. Picking up those fast feet, very nice. Almost, we got 3, 2, 1, down into that low plank. There comes little Joe, pulsing it out, hips up and down, or just holding down on the knees. Either way, totally good. Making sure the lower back is rounded, hips are tucked underneath, and nice soft bend in those knees. Small tilt up and down. Very good, we got less than 10. Keeping that belly button pulled into the spine, almost there. 3, 2, 1, right into those jacks. Here we go. Stand it up, step, or jump. Yes, just like that. Nice and soft, regardless of if we're stepping or jumping. Nice control landings out to the side. Yes, keep on moving. You got 10 seconds, almost there. Keep breathing, keep reaching. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Alrighty, feeling awake now. AC is going down even more. We're cranking it up. We got 30 seconds to rest. One final round for lower body. And then we move on to a little bit of upper body and core. Oh yes, legs are feeling good. There we go. All right, we got 5 seconds, last set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last set is always the best set. Final round here. Nice and low, nice tall chest. Tuck and squeeze at the top. Very nice here, Deb. Way to rock. Think about sending those knees wide to the side as we lower down. Beautiful. We got 10 more seconds here. Nice and smooth. Last 3, 2, 1. Right into that lateral shuffle. Fast with the feet, side to side. Exactly, keeping those feet parallel, pushing your butt to the back of the room. Try to feel those glutes and hamstrings as you push the butt back. There we go, nice job. We got less than 10. Keeping those feet moving, go work, go work. 3, 2, 1, right down onto the elbows, into that low plank pulse. There we go, last plank. We got it, hips up, hips down. Soft bend in those knees. Doesn't take much. Hips should still stay relatively low as we're pulsing up and down. And with that pulse, you should really feel those lower abs coming into play. We got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Right into that jack. Last 30 seconds, right up to it. Final push, final push. You'll get about at least a full minute rest after this round. So keep on pushing through. You're doing so good. Circuit 1. 15 more seconds. Right to the side. There it is. There it is. Last 10. Keep on stepping. Nice work here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Virtual high five. Yes, round 1 complete. Amazing. Grab some water. I'm going to show you what's coming up. for circuit 2. Give me just 1 second here. Alrighty, so circuit 2, we're on to some upper body. So our first one, we're gonna be down on the ground. So we have a push-up into a narrow push-up. Deb, I'm gonna give you an alternative there, but just for now, I'm gonna do this down on the knees. So basically, I'm here, hips forward, toes are tucked, regular push-up, wide to the side, and then elbows back, narrow push-up. Deb, for you, you're gonna put your hands on the yoga blocks, just like we did earlier in the week, and just do that little dip, or we can be on the wrist. Exercise 2, everyone should be good. We're going to do a prone T raise into a prone Y raise. So my forehead is down on my mat. My thumbs are up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna lift, thumbs up into a T, move my arms into the YMCA, thumbs up, Y. Alternating between those two, good for the back of the shoulders. Exercise number 3, we have a Superman arch up into like a lat pull down. So my arms are up on my ears, lift my chest, squeeze my upper back, hold 3, 2, 1, reach it forward, back down. And then our final exercise, Deb, I'm gonna give you a different one for this one as well. But our last one, we have a high plank, alternating lifting the arm up by the ears. Deb, since you have wrist stuff going on, instead you're just gonna be here holding a hollow body. Unless you wanna do that high plank, but I don't wanna put that pressure on the wrist. So, all good there. We're gonna start in 15 seconds. 1 second, let me unmute you here. Oh, no, I need you to unmute yourself. There we go. Quick question, all good.
So give me a second, because I got to move into the house because the landscapers, I can't hear you.
Okay, all good. No worries. We'll start in about 1 minute. Quick adjuster, like, I don't know what's going on. All right, perfect. Inside, so we'll get started. There we go. We'll wait about 20 seconds here. We'll be ready to start with those push-ups. All right, perfect. Ready to rock. I'm gonna put you back on mute here. And we're starting with those push-ups. Push up to narrow push-up. Here we go. Down on the knees. In 3, 2, 1. Start moving. And you can use those blocks if you need to. Push up and then elbows back. Narrow push-up. Yes, exactly. And if we need to, we can make a fist to be up on those wrists. Otherwise, keep on pushing with me. And we got 10 more seconds of these push-ups here. Exactly. And just a little dip is good. However low we can go is going to be perfect. We've got 3, 2, 1. Next one, flat on the ground, forehead down, thumbs up. You're going to lift your arms up into a T and then bring them up to your ears like you're doing the YMCA. So our target here is the back of our shoulders, lifting those thumbs up, YMCA, and then thumbs up, T raise right to the side. Exactly. We got 15 more seconds here. Thumbs way up to the ceiling. And then arms up to the ears, just like you're doing the YMCA. Because it's Friday, we're having a party. Almost there. Last 3, 2, 1. Next one, we have our Superman position. Arms up by the ears. You're going to lift the chest off the floor. Squeeze your upper back. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Reach it forward and back to the floor. Lift the chest up, squeeze the upper back, hold. 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms forward, forehead back to the ground. We got 2 more reps. Lift the chest, squeeze that upper back, big hold. 3, 2, 1. Yes, 1 final rep. Here we go. Lift the chest, squeeze that upper back. 3, 2, 1. And then final 30. So Deb, you're gonna be flat on your back, holding your hollow body position. So Deb will be right here. Everybody else, we're up in a high plank. Single arm, reaching the arm up to the ear. Yes, exactly. Just like that, Deb. Very good. And on this high plank, we're reaching the arm up to the ear, pushing the hands through the floor. Yes. Excellent here. Just like that. We got 10 more seconds. Keep holding. Keep reaching past those legs. Almost. We got 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Perfect there. Deb, thumbs up if you're good on those 4. Yes. Perfect. Excellent. Very nice, everybody. And for anyone doing the replay, here's a good reminder that if you are on the live, I can give you different modifications. So just like that, a good way to come in live and get some custom coaching here. You and me, Deb, holding down the fort. We're gonna start in 10 seconds with those push-ups. We got a little bit to rest. We'll make our way down to the floor. We'll get it ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Back to that push-up combination. We got a wide push-up into a narrow push-up. Very good. Yes, alternating between those two. We got elbows back. And if anyone else has any wrist stuff going on, you can always put your hands up on a yoga block or make a fist and straighten out those wrists, keeping us nice and pain-free. We got a couple more reps here. Last 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Forehead down on the ground, thumbs up. We got that T raise right into that Y raise. So keeping a nice long neck, shoulders should be pulled down and back. Keeping those shoulder blades locked in. Thumbs way up to the ceiling. Should be feeling that small muscle right in the back of the shoulders, right above the armpits. We got less than 10 seconds here. Embrace that burn. That means it's working. Changes are being made. Last 3, 2, 1. Arms stay up by the ears. We got that chest up, Superman. Squeeze the upper back. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Reach it forward. Back down. 1 rep right into the next here. Building this strong back. Keeping those shoulders still pulled back here. We got 2 more reps. Chest up, big squeeze, holding, reaching it forward. 1 final rep, lift that chest way up, big squeeze. And right into those last 30, we got that core up in that high plank, reaching that arm up to the ear. Now the goal with this one here is to keep those hips low and level. Hips are tucked, reaching the arm up towards the ear and trying not to shift side to side. And if we're on the hollow body, keeping that lower back pressed into the floor. We got a couple more seconds here. Last 3, 2, and time. Shake out those arms, feeling some boulder shoulders, flexing on them this Friday. So that is officially our halfway point for the workout. We are crushing it this morning. We got about 15 seconds. 1 last set for upper body, and then we're back to some lower body work. All right, here we go. Last set for upper, down to the ground, push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last set for upper body. Wide push-up, right into that narrow push-up. Elbows should be 45 degrees back, and then narrow, tight to the side. Alternating between those 2 angles. Perfect here. Try to keep those hips forward as you send yourself towards the floor. Almost there. We got 3, 2, 1. Flat on the ground, forehead down, thumbs up. Lift those arms up. And then a Y, like we're doing the YMCA. Should definitely be feeling the back of those shoulders here. Make sure your thumbs stay as vertical as possible towards the sky or the ceiling. You're gonna get a better angle that way with those rear delts here. Thumbs super vertical. We got just 1 more rep of each. There we go, last one. And we got those arms up by the ears right into this Superman. Arch it up, Superman or Superwoman. Squeeze that upper back, big hold, lifting the chest. Reach it forward and back down, yes. Chest up, squeeze the upper back, pulling those elbows down towards the ribs. Beautiful, we got 2 more here. Lift the chest, squeeze the upper back. Nice, very good. We got last rep here. Right up, big squeeze, hold it. There it is, final 30, right up into that high plank or hollow body. On my high plank here, for those of you on the replay, trying to really push that supporting hand through the floor. We got little Joe coming in for a pet scratch here, lifting the arm up to the ear and really trying to fight against that hip twist. We got just 10 seconds to keep on lifting, keeping those legs level. Last 3, 2, and time. All righty. Joe says you're doing so perfect so far. You're doing fantastic. And we got just 2 more rounds of this little belly. So on to some lower body coming up next. So you can grab some water, recover there. So for these next 2 circuits, we got just 2 rounds. So all easy breezy downhill from here. So our first exercise, just watching me first, we're gonna do, it's called a split squat. A little complicated, but basically it's a lunge standing in place. We're gonna go straight up and straight down. For you, Deb, you're just gonna do a little dip here, not too low, especially with the knees, just a little dip is gonna be good. Everyone else, drop it nice and low, double pulse at the bottom, drive it up. We're gonna do just 15 seconds on each side, so it'll be really quick on the transition. And again, only go as low as you can without feeling any pain through the knees. Exercise 2, we also have 2 options here. Option 1, we're gonna do a drop squat jump, which is jumping into the bottom of the squat. An alternative, you're just gonna do some body weight squats here, totally good. Exercise number 3, we're gonna be down on the hands. We have across the body mountain climber. So we're gonna take our knee and bring it to the opposite elbow here, driving the knee down and across. Deb, for you, you are going to do a bicycle crunch instead, so we stay off those wrists, but you're still gonna get that twist. And then everybody, for our last exercise, again, we have 15 seconds on each side. You're doing a reverse lunge and driving the knee above the waist. 15 seconds on each side. And Deb, same thing for you. You can do just a little dip and drive that knee up. Just go whatever level you're feeling good. Thumbs up if we're ready to go. We got 2 rounds here. Yes, hell yeah. Starting in 5 seconds with that split squat. We got a double pulse at the bottom in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Straight up, straight down, exactly. Just a little dip, whatever we're feeling for today. Trying to keep that back hip tucked underneath. Beautiful. We got last rep on this side. And we'll switch it out, other side here. Nice little dip, tall chest. Squeezing that back glute as we dip towards the ground. Perfect. Almost there. We got 3, 2, 1. Right into air squats or a drop squat jump. Yes, there we go. Nice, Deb. There it is. Oh boy, this drop squat. Getting into these legs here, already out of breath. Nice, we got 15 seconds to go. Keep it jumping, keep sending those hips back. There we go. Almost there, we got 3, 2, 1. I'm into my crossbody mountain climber or a bicycle crunch flat on the back. Either option is great. We're getting into this core, getting into these obliques. On my mountain climber here, try to keep those hips low and drive the knee across to that opposite elbow. If you're on that bicycle crunch, you're doing the same thing, just flat on the back. Bringing the elbow towards the knee. Almost. Couple more seconds here. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand it up, last 30. We got that reverse lunge. Drive the knee above the waist. Just 15 seconds on each. Exactly, that little dip. Take your time on the way down. Don't feel like you gotta go as fast as me. And then switch it out, other side. Last 15 here. Trying to keep that front knee behind the toe as you step back. And exhale with the knee above the waist. Last rep and time. Very good. All right, awesome there. Home stretch. We got 3 rounds to finish strong. So I like to do a little mental reset here, right when you start to feel like you're like, oh, I'm kind of tired. No, we're not. We're stepping it up. Last 3 sets, best 3 sets. Here we go. Second round here. Split squat in 3, 2, 1. Come on, last set for these here. Flying through. Double pulse. Drive through that front heel. Keep that back glute squeezed as you lower down. Beautiful. Switch it out, other side. So good. You are crushing it this morning. Let's go, squad. There we go. These workouts keep getting progressively more challenging as we keep progressing each week. Last rep, we're right into that drop squat. Good. Nice job here. Since we only got 2 rounds, we're really going to nail it on round 2. Trying to push the pace on this last set here. There we go. There we go. We got 15 seconds. Go work. Come on, push through. I know those legs are getting tired. This is the last round for legs for the whole day. Keep it up. Keep it up. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Right into that mountain climber or bicycle. Here we go. On the mountain climber. Knee to the opposite elbow. Keep those hips low. Really trying to get into these obliques. And drive that knee as close as you can to that opposite elbow. Beautiful work here. We got just 10 seconds to keep on pushing through. Almost. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand it up right into that reverse lunge. There we go. Last 30. Drive it up. Nice tall chest. Getting into the abs here as well. There we go. I'm falling over too. We got 3, 2, 1. Other side, final 15 seconds. Yes, come on, we got it so close. Exhaling as the knee comes above the waist. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! Hell yeah, we got just 4 more minutes. You were doing so amazing. Here we go, last circuit here. So we're back to some upper body and core. So I'll show all the options again. So our next one, we're going back to these push-ups. This time, we're gonna do about a 2-second pause at the bottom if we can. So I'm here, hips are forward, down to the bottom, hold, 1, 2, and press it up. Trying to keep the body off the ground. Exercise 2, we're gonna get into some shoulder mobility here. So this is called a swimmer. More for mobility here, but arms up by the ears. Reach the arms to the side, rotate the palms, reach behind the back, and then nice and smooth back forward. The goal is to have your arms relatively high and reach behind, but if you need to, you can just skim the floor here. Whatever height is good for you is going to be perfect. Our next one, I'm going to provide 2 different options. So we have a high bear plank shoulder tap is option 1. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, hips up. Alternating shoulder taps here. And then our alternative there, we're going to do instead a dead bug if we have any wrist stuff, which is keeping the back flat, alternating arm and leg. And then our final exercise, we're going into a high plank jack, which is up on the hands here, jumping those feet out to the side. An alternative instead, you're gonna be down on the elbows, tapping the foot to the side rather than jumping. Thumbs up, ready for the last 4 minutes? Yes, come on, we're starting in 5 seconds with that pause push-up. Get it ready, 3, 2, 1, hips are forward, press it down, hold, 1, 2, press it up, yes. So we won't get quite as many reps here, but the goal is to hold nice and strong at the bottom. 2-second hold, big press up, we got just 15 seconds to go. Keeping that chest down, stomach off the floor, press it up, we got 1 last rep. You got it, elbows back, hold it, press, perfect. Forehead down onto those swimmers, reaching the arms above the head, rotate the hands behind your butt, And then palms down as you reach back above that head. The palms should rotate right as you pass horizontal. Just trying to open up the shoulders here, open up the back. Almost there. We've got 3, 2, 1. Option 1, bear plank shoulder tap. Option 2, flat on the back, alternating, reaching the arm and the leg, extending it out, keeping that back pressed into the floor. Otherwise, bear plank with me. Knee should be 2 inches from the floor, replacing that hand directly beneath the shoulder. Yes, there you go, exactly. We got 10 seconds, almost. Fighting against that twist. Last 3, 2, 1. We got that high plank jack, dead down on the elbows, low plank. Either hold or tapping the foot to the side. We got last 30 seconds here, gotta push. Keeping that core tight. Yes, come on, keep it moving. We got 15 seconds to go. Trying to keep those hips low and level. And take your time if you're tapping that foot to the side. Almost there, almost there. We got 3, 2, 1, and time. Alrighty, outstanding, amazing work. We have one final round. I'm over here drenched. I don't know about you guys, but Apple Watch says just one more round. So that's what we're gonna do. We got 15 seconds, 10th round of the day. Starting off the day so strong, so energized, ready to crush the Friday and the weekend. Here we go, everybody. Last set, push-ups with the pause. 3, 2, 1, last round, best round. So we gotta dig deep, start moving, start pushing. Need you to refocus. This is more than just the body, it's about the mind too. So right when you're tired, we're like, oh, this one to be done. That's when you gotta refocus, reset, get that mind right too. Yes, all about perspective. Good, we got about 1 last rep here, drive it up. Good, forehead down, right into those swimmers. All downhill from here. Reaching those arms back, rotating the hands, and reaching those hands behind your back here. If you feel any crunching, that's okay, as long as there's no pain. If you do feel pain, you're just gonna gently slide those fingers against the floor and don't go too high. Couple more reps here. We got 3, 2, 1. Yes, final minute. Bear plank, alternating shoulder taps. Keep those hips level, knees close to the floor. Dig deep for this final minute. Making this last minute the best minute of the whole day. We got 15 more seconds here. Keep pushing those hands to the ground or pushing that lower back into the floor. Last couple reps. 3, 2, 1. The final 30. High plank, jack it out. Otherwise, low plank and tap it out. But no tapping out. Just tap it out. There we go. We got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. So close. Stay in it. Final 10. Home stretch here. Home stretch. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Give yourselves a round of applause. We got a cool down stretch. Amazing work. So stay right where we're at. We're gonna cool it down for about a minute, 2 minutes here. So our first one, we're just gonna be flat on the back. We're gonna cross one knee here. So my ankle is against my thigh. You're gonna lift your leg and pull your leg towards you while you push that knee that's bent away. You're really getting into the glutes here. Just try to breathe, close your eyes. Don't think about what's coming up next. What do you gotta do at noon? Just enjoy being right here. Checking in, how does your body feel before versus after? And now let's gently switch it out to the other side. Crisscross the other leg, pull the knee towards you while pushing that elbow into the knee here. Should feel great into that hip, a little bit into lower back. Close your eyes, just breathe. Perfect there. And then we'll do one stretch for the upper body. And then, Deb, we're going to get into our Q&A. We got some time for that today as well. So next one here on the hands and knees. So we're going to do a thread the needle, reach your arm underneath and through, press your shoulder into the floor, and you'll feel a nice stretch through that upper back shoulder blade. A lot of times that's locked up here. All right, and we'll switch it out. Other side, reaching underneath and through. Yes. About 10 seconds here. Trying to dig that pinky finger into the floor, reaching that shoulder away. Yes, we will ease our way on up. And then we have our Q&A, which I'm super pumped for. We had someone submit some great questions that I think would be great for the group as well. So give me just 1 second here. Okay. So Deb, I'm gonna have you take yourself off the mute, and then I'll tell you a little bit about what we do at the end. This is your first live session. So first, how's, let's see if you're, yep, off mute. So first, tell me, how was your workout? What was your favorite part, most challenging part, and just overall feedback from your first live like class setting? Thumbs
I really
up?
liked it. It was really fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
And all the modifications, thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
So the one, when we were doing,
the jumping jack one, yes.
so here, maybe I gotta do smaller. I can feel it going here.
Yeah, good feedback there. So yeah, smaller steps, so you're not putting that like pressure on the inside of the knee. So just smaller step, that'll fix that right away. But yeah, super good point. So a lot of times for our live calls, sometimes people will hop in and some people do the replay. But for everyone watching the replay, you can see the huge benefit you get if you are able to attend live. If you have any questions on modifying the workouts, super great opportunity to do that here. If they're not doing, just to give you a heads up, Deb, if they're not doing the one-on-one sessions, they have their own like homework and stuff to do. So it's a great spot to get that coaching, that visual feedback. So super great there. And I absolutely love providing modifications. One, it helps you guys, and it just helps me as a coach know what to think of for people to do. So love that. And another fun point is like anyone can do the workouts. There's always an option to just make it realistic for everybody. So super nice work on our first workout. It was definitely a tough one to hop into. So the next part of our little end, the way we wrap up our session here, is each week, and you can kind of think about this as I'm talking through this person's questions, but it's a great opportunity to ask me as the coach questions. A lot of times our fitness struggles are things that are outside of fitness. So it's not just the workouts, it's very like narrow-minded. So I really like to bring in all the pieces like we talked about: stress, sleep, food, nutrition. So this is a place that I like to share any questions that people have through the week. And I send out a form, or people can just ask me. But the reason I like to share in this group setting is a question that one person has, 99% of the time, other people will have the same question. So I just love to answer it here. So I'm gonna go into one person's responses, and I always keep them anonymous as well. And then if you have a question, you can think about it now, and then you can ask at the end. So I'm gonna get into this person's questions that they submitted. So what we do is first we take a look at how was your week. We kind of rate it overall in different areas, but the first thing that I ask is, what was your biggest win or success of the week? So we want to focus on this because we want to focus on a positive first. I don't want to say, what did you mess up this week? No, like let's celebrate what did you do well this week. So this person said their biggest win or success of the week was not ordering as much food out and doing more cooking and getting their nutrition back on track. So super great. Last week we had talked about, not ordering out as much or different ways to order out but eat healthier. So he did a fantastic job. He said, I took that into consideration, cooking more from home. So we're really able to control like the oils, the butters, and all the different ingredients that go into our food. So he did great with prepping more of his food this week versus ordering out from restaurants. And then I asked, what was your biggest obstacle or challenge this week? Because those are the things that we want to try to fix because it's challenge. So their biggest challenge was lack of sleep, struggled to get enough rest this week, and I'm feeling completely exhausted, looking forward to a week off starting on Saturday. So definitely one of the things we want to be focused on with our training and our recovery is definitely sleep. And myself, I could always do better at this as well. But just a couple tips, and I'll post this in our Facebook group as well, for getting better sleep is one of the things that's helped me a lot is really dialing in having like a nighttime routine. So as you guys know, I'm a big advocate of routines. We are our habits become what we do. So a couple things that I like to do at night, definitely the biggest thing is minimize screen time. So if you're on your phone at night, 9, 10 o'clock, that's gonna help, that's gonna keep you awake. So trying to find other activities besides watching TV, besides like scrolling through social media. I try to put my phone on silent and away. Anytime after 9, I try just not to look at it to try to get those brain waves into that sleep state. Making sure the screens are also turned down to that yellow screen, dim the blue light. There's a setting you can do that. And then finding some relaxing rituals you can do, some meditation, reading a book, having some tea that can help. There are certain types of sleepy time tea that helps. And doing things with just like the lights down and finding different ways to make it a routine is the biggest thing. So I have also kind of like a hard cutoff time. If whatever I'm doing isn't done by 9 p.m. and the world isn't going to melt down if it's not done tonight, that's it. Gotta go to bed, can't be up doing stuff. So being super strict with your time management, that'll help get better sleep, and trying to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day is kind of one last tip for that. Trying to think if there's anything else sleep wise. Oh, and then I don't think this person would do this on the weekends just because I know them, but if you're staying up till 2 in the morning on the weekends, but you got to go to bed at 9 during the week, that's definitely going to throw things off as well. So also trying to align your weekend schedule closer to your weekday schedule is helpful as well. So Deb, that's kind of like the overview of how we address the questions. Do you have any questions or anything that you want to celebrate this week? I'd like to celebrate you because you took initiative, started our training session. So Deb and I, for everyone on the recording, we're training every Monday morning, and then she's joining our group sessions on Fridays. So that would say is my biggest win of the week for you, is just getting started and showing up both days, like ready to go right on time and just all in. So any other successes for you, and then any other challenges that I can help you with address right now, or of course you can always text me as well.
So for me, definitely going to take your advice on the routines of going to sleep. I wake up at 4 a.m. So sometimes there's too much going on in the head. There's too many things that I need to prioritize getting them done. So I started using folders, shut the folder, subjects, but it's hard for me to shut down those thoughts.
Mm-hmm. I love that though. That's definitely, I love that step in the right direction. And we did this too earlier in the week. We kind of looked at those folders, and that's a really nice thing, especially with the human brain too. When you're feeling frazzled, like think of when you're frazzled, most of the time it's because you're thinking of like 8 million things, like, oh, I gotta like pick up the alarm. Oh, I got a doctor's appointment. Oh, I forgot I have to, like, you're just thinking of all these things. But that's so great when you like segment it like that. You're like, okay, I'm focused on my finances for the next hour. And then by being present, that's almost like being in a constant like meditative state. So having that separation automatically creates that sense of calm and kind of like control and certainty, and just being like, I'm here, I'm present, I'm focused on this task. And once that folder is physically and metaphorically closed, you can also close that worry in the brain, knowing that thinking about it no longer serves you. So that's another thing, a common phrase that I've really liked to think to myself, some self-talk, as well as help other people, is this serving me? Is this thought, is this action serving my goals and serving like how I want to live my life and how I want to just exist? So if you're thinking any of those frazzled negative thoughts, try to pull yourself back and be like, is this serving me and moving me forward, or is this holding me back to a place that I don't want to be? So that's just another like objective way to take a step back and kind of look at things and see how you're actually processing things. So very good realization there. Excellent. So I think that'll just about do it for the day. Fantastic work, Deb. I love having people live. So those of you on the recording, I know it's some people's schedules, they just can't. But if you can, I would love to see you guys And if not, as always, I will be doing this regardless. Me and Joe will train anyways. And of course, I know a lot of people have been enjoying the replays. So thank you guys so much for getting a lot of good feedback about these. And as you can see, all encompassing, not just about the workout. Like that was pretty kick-ass on its own, but really this end piece here is equally as important, if not more important, to really dial in those other details so you guys are getting the most out of your training. So thank you so much, Deb. Amazing work. I'll be in touch, and then you and I are on for Monday at 7:30, just us two, and everyone else. I'll check in with you guys over the weekend, and have a wonderful weekend. I will see you here next week. Actually, next week, I'll see you live from Boston. I'll be up there, but I'm still going to do the workout. So maybe Deb will join the live workout if you're feeling like coming to Waltham. So should be good. Awesome work, everybody, and I'll see you then.